close now, I can already see it through the trees. The wind's really picking up. This is one of the beautiful parts of this trail. Even at night, it's pretty majestic. That's a station of the cross. My destination is just a little further ahead, through this gorge, and then left on the ridge. This is it. Let me just catch my breath. That was the longest kilometer in my life. And if you're worried about this scar, it's not from the hike. It's from a few days ago. I had a little accident working. In 500 BC, there used to be an Iron Age settlement here. Supposedly, the chieftain's house was located at the very spot where the church was built. Later on, in antiquity, there used to be a Roman outpost here due to the strategic location of the site. During the early Middle Ages, our Slavic ancestors worshipped two gods, Kresnik and Svetovit, at this site. When these lands were converted to Christianity, a church was built here in honor of the Italian saint, Saint Vitus, or Sveti Vit in Slovene. The church was built either in the 13th or 14th century. In the following centuries, the church was expanded and refurbished. There used to be a footpath here. Children from remote villages and farms used it to go to school, since the nearest one was located in a bigger town in the lowlands. During World War II, this church was heavily damaged and looted. After the war, there were plans to demolish it completely and build a tourist viewpoint tower, but luckily, the local priests fought back and preserved the historic site and renovated it in the following decades. Mass is still held here, but only on some specific days. Otherwise, the church is locked to the public. Fog or clouds are blowing through here. That's not my breath. There's another station of the cross left of the benches. I might have to hunker down for a bit and let this wind pass. What was that? probably just a shutter blowing in the wind. It's not that. It's something else. I'll explain it later on. This is a book where visitors and hikers can sign in. Somebody was here at 9:10. Wow, that's kinda late. This device is a defibrillator, an AED meant to restart your heart if you have a heart attack. The lights of this viewing platform keep turning on and off randomly. Let's get this investigation started. I'll keep that camera on me, filming in visible light, and I'll set this camera up somewhere and shoot in night shot mode so that I cover both spectrums of light. Moje ime je Samo, sem popotnik, romar, ne bojte se me, rad bi samo govoril z vami. I'll set up a K2 EMF meter, a digital audio recorder, a small bell, and something to drink. This defibrillator might cause some interference. Doesn't look like it, but nevertheless I'll put the EMF meter outside the church. I'm putting my phone in airplane mode, and my watch doesn't connect to the internet. The Bluetooth is also disabled, and the GPS signal shouldn't interfere with the K2 meter. The frequencies are way different. The church has its own wishing bell, but it's been destroyed for quite some time now. It's sad to see historic sites like this being vandalized. So I'm placing my little bell on this doorknob. Here, the wind outside shouldn't affect it. It's pretty calm in here. Works. Calm down. I've placed the digital audio recorder on this outside gate. It's recording, so we can continue. Вземite воду. I'm going to move this camera further back. The shutter was active once again. Pridružite se mi, usedite se, vzemite vodo, ki sem vam jo prinesel. Izvolite. Prosim, spregovorite z mano. Rain has started to fall. I just realized I was sitting right next to a lightning rod, so I moved further back. I'll continue the investigation from this bench. I'll be pretty loud, so if anybody's here, they'll definitely hear me. Do zdaj vas še nisem slišal. That's thunder. Nothing so far. Lahko pa se dotaknete tiste zelene sveče tam na oboku cerkve. Nič vam ne bo? Ni vroča? Samo še bolj se bo zasvetila in jaz bom vedel, da ste tu z menoj. Nothing so far. Na sprednjih kovinskih vratih cerkve sem pustil en majhen črn zaboj z majhno rdečo svečo. Prosim vas, če spregovorite proti tem majhnem črnem zaboju. I'll check the recording for any EVPs in the following days. I'm not going to listen back here at the location. A moth is on the camera. Oof, come on. Pa še eno stvar bi želel poskusiti. Na notranjih lesenih vratih od cerkve sem obesil majhen zvonček. Prosim, če z njim pozvonite. Could that be the electrical device that sets off the bells? I'm 99% certain that is the cause of the noise, because it repeats every 15 minutes, just like church bells toll. Either something is wrong with the mechanism, or because it's late in the night, the bells don't toll, but the mechanism still produces that weird sound. Sprehodil se bom okoli cerkve, vi pa v tem času storite karkoli od tega, kar sem vas prosil. Definitely be keeping away from lightning rods and other metal towers. I just wanted to get away and give them a chance to materialize in peace. Get some nice B-roll footage. It's really starting to rain. I'm getting a bit worried for my camera that's out in the open. So I'm going to move it back to the bench. The last thing I'm going to try is 8 Polaroid photos, and then I'm going back The rain's too much. Še nekaj bi rad poskusil. Če stopite pred to svečo, vas bom pa videl. Ne se ustrašiti, ker je res svetla, ampak nič vam ne bo, vam bom pokazal na sebi. Vidite? Vidite? Nič mi ni. Now let's pack everything up and get going. But I have to say goodbye first. While I do that, let's go through all the possible anomalies from this investigation. First off, we have these spots of light in the upper left part of the screen. They're probably just light reflecting from water or raindrops either on the church wall or on the camera lens. This happened when I went for a walk around the church. Next up, this Polaroid photo had an orb. I'm talking about the left one. The right one is a light from one of the nearby radio towers, but once again, it could simply be a raindrop or a moth caught in the camera's flash. Yeah, and that's it. I have nothing else this time. The EMF meter never went off, except that one time when I was carrying it in my hand. I found nothing on the digital audio recorder. My little bell didn't ring, even when I was away from the area. I watched through all the footage, and I saw nothing special on the other Polaroid photos. There we go. Midnight. After signing the visitor's log, I hiked back down to my car. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate the support. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.